Habari zenu? Salama. As I had said earlier, if there is a big lie that has been given in the last 1 year, that it should actually be put in the Guinness Book of World Record, that's the biggest lie of the year, is being told that the people of this region are shareholders in this government. People of this region cannot be shareholders in this government, and the money that was allocated to their projects by the previous administration has been taken away and redirected to other projects elsewhere, as if they are children of a lesser god and they do not deserve those projects. Also, money man, we have seen issues of water, our roads that were ongoing and money had already been allocated is no longer there. Those roads are not the continuation, the construction has halted. So we are asking, where is our money and why is it being taken elsewhere if indeed we are shareholders? And when our MPs try to talk about it and to voice our concerns, they are given a phone call and they are told do not talk about that matter. When our ministers try to address these issues within ministers from this region, when they try to address those issues from within their dockets, they are wanangolewa, wanapelekwa wizara zingine ndio waache kuongea hiyo maneno. Na ndio waogope na iwe onyo kwao na kwa wengine mambo ya Mount Kenya wasiongele. We are saying that is not our house. We have been taking comfort in someone else's house and saying we belong there. We have to build our own house where we can voice our concerns, where we will not be intimidated, where we will not be told that someone is holding a sword, ready to deal with us if we start asking questions. So I'm asking our people from this region, so that our leaders in parliament can have a voice. We need to build our own house called Jubilee, where if they are chased away from the other side or they are intimidated, they will have a place to call home. Jubilee is our liberation party. That is the party that is going to liberate us from this oppression. We cannot be staying in the oppressor's house and saying hiyo ni nyumba yetu tukona shareholding. Yes. From now moving on, we have to start a new movement where we go build our party Jubilee, and then from there start raising our voices, start challenging our MPs, our ministers to talk without fearing. We are not, I've said, we are not children of a lesser god. We are not to be intimidated. Yes. We have every right to ask for what belongs to us, for our resources, because we also pay taxes. But for us to do this, we must be in a place where we will not be intimidated. And that place is called Jubilee. Jubilee Party, and that's why no matter how much they are trying to fight our party, we are going to win that battle in court. We are going to take our party back, and we are going to fight for this region and for our country. Because when we are in Jubilee will be able to align with people with like-minded people, ODM and the others, and Wiper, and be able not only to fight for ourselves, but to fight for the region. Kikuyu's leaders have always been known to fight against oppression from the Mau Mau days to the days of second liberation. But what has happened now? We have become very timid. If our forefathers came now, they would be very shocked that we are the people who just sit down and, we are just the people who just hold back and allow the government to do whatever it wants, even if it's oppressing us. We must rise to become the people we are. We are a very strong community. And if we work with other strong communities, we will be able to liberate not only our region, but this country. Thank you very much. Yes?
What is he doing?
The number two in the government. The number two in government is the one who is telling us that we are shareholders in that government, knowing that he's lying. If he is a shareholder himself, regarding Gachagua is a shareholder in government, and whoever else feels he's a shareholder because they have government appointments, that does not represent the rest of us. That is regarding Gachagua and his office. It does not represent Mount Kenya because he never talks about Mount Kenya. People have been dying in Lamu, Kikuyus. People are being harassed in Eldoret. He does not talk. I have not heard him talk about Lamu. I have not heard him talk about Nyamakema traders. But he's telling us we are shareholders. Hiyo ni kiti yake yeye mwenyewe. Haituhusu. Yeah, haituhusu. So that is his position. As regarding Gachagua, it does not belong to Mount Kenya or to the Kikuyu community. Thank you very much. Yes. Yes? Yes?
To restructure Jubilee Party to enable you work, to make it strong again.
How are you going to restructure Jubilee?
Are you going to restructure the leadership of the party? And also maybe move from Azimio coalition?
No, we are in Azimio coalition to stay. That is our coalition, and that is why we are going to work with other leaders and other communities to build a very strong movement. yenye itangoa Ruto kwa hiyo kiti. So we are staying in Azimio, we are fighting from there, and we are very united. These stories you are hearing, they are sponsored stories. To say that Azimio is divided, I don't know who is here, who is no. Azimio is together. Yes. And we are going to fight this battle together. And about restructuring of Jubilee, the most important thing right now for Jubilee is to start from the grassroots. Building up. We cannot just be a party that talks from up there, but mashinani hatuna watu. So as you've been seeing our Secretary General, Kioni, moving from one county to another, just trying to bring people together at the grassroots level. We are having, we are having leaders, young leaders, appointing young leaders to lead Jubilee in different counties. You saw him and our party chairman, David Murathe in Lamu, also defending our people. So we are building this party. We are restructuring, but from bottom, from the bottom as we build to a very high, to a very strong leadership at the top. Thank you very much.
In the new onslaught, what role are we likely to see the former president play?
Let him first speak and then I'll
yangu ni machache sana. Kwa jina langu naitwa Kariuki Kiroga kutoka hapa Kiambu. Yangu ni machache sana. Kuambia watu wa Mount Kenya, mbele sio kuzuri. Ile mambo yote William Ruto ameleta, hata hizi sheria ambazo Ishongwa anasukuma kule bunge. Ukianzia kwa wakulima, wale watu ambao wako targeted ni watu wa Mount Kenya. Tulisikia wakisema hata kutengeneza chakula ya ng'ombe ile side jitu tunakatakata bajani, itakuwa ni fine kukutwa ukitengeneza bila barua na kama hujasomea. Tukiangalia wale wakulima kutoka kule Northeastern huko, hizo ngamia, kuna mahali wanatengeneza silage, wanaachilia ng'ombe zao kwa kichaka, ngamia zao kwa kichaka. Wala watu wako targeted ni wala wakulima wetu wa Githunguri na kule kwingine. Na tuambie William Ruto, mbele ya kujenga hizo affordable housing hapa Kiambu, atengeneze jela mingi because we are ready to go to those prisons. Hakuna wakati tutaitikia watu wetu wafinywe. Ya pili, leo tuko na viongozi akina Ishongwa na wengine. Tukikumbuka wakati wa Moi alikuja akawa na mpango wa kufinyilia Mkikuyu na watu wa Mount Kenya. Na tulikuwa na akina Ishongwa of those days, Kariuki Shotara, baba ya Susan Kiheka, akina Kiheka Kimani, akina Kamotho, ambao walitajirika kivyao wakifinyilia na kupigia Moi makofi akifinyilia watu wetu. Today we have Ishongwa, we have Gachagua, we have Njoroge ambao wanapigia Moi makofi akifinyilia watu wetu. We had akina Matiba ambao walitokezea kuokoa watu wetu. Let us be the Matibas of today. Let us be the Robias of today. Tutasimama kidete na tuambie Moi, na tuambie huyu Moi mpya, the modern Moi, William Ruto, hakuna kufinyilia watu wetu. Ya mwisho, tuambie William Ruto, hii serikali yako imefinya watu. For the first time, amepandisha vitu ambazo haijapandishwa. Amepandisha chumvi, amepandisha condom, amepandisha kila kitu. Watu wetu wakufe ukimwi. We are telling William Ruto, Mungu hata achilie ufanye hivyo. Na tuambie watu wetu wa kanisa. Tuambie watu wetu wa kanisa. Hapa tumefikishwa na kanisa. Wala watu wengi, we have those few people ambao ni wazuri. Tuko na Wainaina, the provost ambaye aliongea vizuri sana Sunday. But we have bishops hapa Kiambu. Tuko na mwingine hapa Kahawa West, anaenda mpaka kuomba kazi kwa Ruto. We are telling people, na tunaambia watu vizuri sana. Watu wa kanisa, tuambie Mungu, kama kuna mtumishi wako ambaye anateka advantage ya wale watu ambao wanamaini sana kwa kanisa yake, Mungu usiachilie atuweke kwa shimo zaidi. Chukua huyo mtu kivyako, utuondolee in our midst. Nitafikisha hapo na Mungu awabariki.
Haya, asanteni. Mimi naitwa Owen Wanjiko kutoka Kikuyu.